My stepdad slept with my girlfriend, so I got his daughter pregnant. You ever meet a guy so sleazy you can feel the cologne through a text message? That was my stepdad, Rick. Yeah, Rick. Balding, vape-smelling, 52-year-old walking midlife crisis who called waitresses sweetheart and ended every sentence with a wink. My mom married him when I was 16, and even back then I knew he wasn't a partner. He was a predator in golf polos, but I didn't care much. I had my own place by 22, my own life, my own girl, Emily. Smart, sarcastic, gorgeous. The kind of girl who roasted you and then kissed you right after. I was planning to propose. Ring in the drawer, dinner reservation booked, everything. Until Rick decided to show me what real betrayal looked like. It started with weird tension at family dinners. Emily would laugh at Rick's jokes a little too hard. He'd ask her how her workouts were going and stare just a little too long. I chalked it up to his usual creepiness until I saw the texts. I was looking for my Spotify on her phone to play music in the car. Instead, I found a thread labeled Rick. My chest caved in before I even opened it. Flirty messages, secret meetups, a photo I still can't erase from my brain. Her, half naked, in my stepdad's bathroom. Same tiles I scrubbed during family visits. The worst part, it had been going on for 6 months. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I wanted them both to feel safe, comfortable. I wanted them to believe they'd gotten away with it, because that made the trap easier to set. See, Rick had a daughter from his first marriage, Sophie. She was 20, lived with her mom, and only visited on holidays. I never paid much attention to her growing up, but after a bit of social media stalking, I realized something. She had grown up a lot. She was artsy, tattooed, sharp-tongued, and jackpot. She hated her dad, so I did what any freshly betrayed maniac would do. I slid into her DMS. We started chatting, casually at first. Jokes about Rick, mutual disgust, shared trauma, then it got flirty, then it got real. By the second month, we were dating. And here's the part that makes people squirm. I told her the truth. I told her everything. The cheating, the betrayal, my plan. And Sophie, she laughed and said, let's burn him together. God, I liked her. We took it slow. Let Rick marinate in ignorance. Emily still snuck around like a feral cat in heat. Rick thought he was the alpha, screwing his stepson's girl behind his back. Meanwhile, I was spending weekends in Sophie's place, getting to know her better in every way. Emotionally, physically, strategically. And then came the wedding. Not ours. Rick and my mom renewed their vows on their 5-year anniversary. A tacky backyard ceremony with folding chairs and a $9 Spotify playlist. Emily was there, playing perfect stepdaughter-in-law. Sophie and I were there too, acting innocent. 2 weeks later, Sophie missed her period. Now, before you judge me, yes, this started as revenge. But by then, I actually cared. She wasn't part of the plan anymore. She was the plan. We took a test. Positive. I laughed harder than I have in years. We waited until Christmas dinner to break the news. Rick carved the turkey while Emily poured wine like nothing happened. My mom, bless her, had no idea the atomic bomb about to drop. Then Sophie stood up. I'm pregnant, and it's his. She pointed at me. Everyone froze. I looked at Rick. The blood drained from his face like I'd pulled a plug. Emily, she choked on her drink. That was satisfying. Rick said, you're joking. Sophie replied, nope, and we're keeping it. I think our baby should grow up surrounded by family. Don't you, Dad? That was the last dinner we were ever invited to. Rick tried calling Sophie privately, begging her to get rid of it. She told him she'd name the baby Rick Jr. just to piss him off. Emily tried crawling back to me 2 months later. Said she made a mistake. I told her, yeah, sleeping with Rick is like licking a gas station floor. Once you've done it, there's no coming back. Today, Sophie and I live together. We're happy. Ironically, we make a better match than Emily and I ever did. But best of all, every Sunday, Rick visits my mom and sees me holding his grandchild at the head of the table he used to control. So yeah, my stepdad slept with my girlfriend, so I knocked up his daughter and built a family inside the house he tried to destroy. My stepdad slept with my girlfriend, so I got his daughter pregnant. You ever meet a guy so sleazy you can feel the cologne through a text message? That was my stepdad, Rick. Yeah, Rick. Balding, vape-smelling, 52-year-old walking midlife crisis who called waitresses sweetheart and ended every sentence with a wink. My mom married him when I was 16, and even back then I knew he wasn't a partner. He was a predator in golf polos, but I didn't care much. I had my own place by 22, my own life, my own girl, Emily. Smart, sarcastic, gorgeous. The kind of girl who roasted you and then kissed you right after. I was planning to propose. Ring in the drawer, dinner reservation booked, everything. Until Rick decided to show me what real betrayal looked like.